Changes to your backpacking system does not have to be big to make a significant difference to the comfort or to give you a better hiking experience, and not all has to be expensive to be a true game changer. I didn't do many changes to my backpacking gear during 2022, but the ones that I did, they made a big difference for me. And today it is all about those items. Some are small, some are bigger, some are expensive, and some are almost for free. So stay tuned and find out what gear I experienced to be the real game changers for 2022. Hi and welcome to a new episode, and today it is all about the gear changes, why I did them and why I believe them to be real game changers. I hope you will find something new, something interesting, and something maybe you would consider adding to your own gear setup. It is always nice to be able to give a little bit of good advice, right? First up, something I changed early this spring. The down jacket. Maybe you have seen it in my hiking videos or saw my review on my new jacket for 2022, but for you who are new to this channel, this is the plank light down pullover from Cumulus that I picked up for this season. The main reason for the change was to save weight. The old one, the Trek 100 from Decathlon, it's a great jacket and I can do nothing but to recommend it. It is warm, it is a high quality, and it is a really good budget-friendly alternative. But it is a bit heavy at 286 grams in size large. So there was a significant amount of weight to be saved here. The jacket I landed on after doing a little bit of research was the Plank Light, and it weighs in at only 140 grams in size large. Less than half the weight of the Trek 100. And it still keeps me warm and cozy, way below zero and down to about -5 degrees Celsius. In camp, in comfort. The only thing that I miss sometimes is the hood, especially during the night, but I have also learned to live without. This is truly perfect for 3-season hiking and I couldn't be happier. Now, and before we continue to item number 2, a quick word from today's sponsor, Super Sparrow. They are a producer of stainless steel and BPA-free plastic bottles, with a big variety for everyday life, for practice, and with the motto, we have stayed committed to providing sustainable water bottle alternatives that help reducing plastic waste. I was honestly surprised by the details and the quality of those bottles and the big variety and different styles you can choose from. So I'm sure that you will find one to suit your needs. So be sure and check them out at their website, supersparrow.com, or on Amazon. The second gear change up is something that I reviewed last week. The ALTRA Olympus. Good shoes are really hard to find, and when you do, people tend to stick to them for a long time, to the same brand, to the same model. At least until they change something and you end up forced to look elsewhere. Like I said in my review, the reason for my change was that I ended up injured and with 2 blue toenails when I used the Timbs. I'm not completely blaming the Timbs for my problems, but the Olympus are a much better shoe. It has more room in the toe box, a better grip with a Vibram sole, and has more cushioning to give me happier feet by the end of the day. The change to the Olympus has only given me positive changes and more comfort on my hikes. And despite being a little bit expensive, for me, they are a keeper. And I can only hope that the new model, the Olympus 5, are as good as the 4. Next item up is one of the smaller changes I did, but with that change, I was able to save money, weight and space in my backpack. A meal cozy. Yep. A meal cozy. This is the Insulite meal pouch from Big Sky in size small. And now you might think that how can it save both weight, space and money with this little thing? Well,
let me tell you.
Instead of bringing ready-to-eat freeze-dried meals like the ones from Real Tumot that are really bulky, heavy and really difficult to pack down small, well, it is not because of the food, but because of the bags. Freeze-dried food are the lightest way to go when it comes to food, but by eliminating the bags that you get when buying ready-to-eat meals and instead buy cheaper alternatives like ramen noodles, noodles in a cup and soup and such, and repack them into freezer bags from, for example, Toppets. Then you just put the bag into your meal cozy and fill it up with hot water. The cozy will keep it warm for a long time. And you will save money, weight and space in your backpack. Super easy. And the best part, a meal cozy is cheap. This one from Big Sky, the single serving size, cost only about $13.95 or about 150 Swedish crowns. Also perfect for you who make your own freeze-dried meals. Next item up, and the final one in today's gear changing episode, is the smallest and the cheapest one, but for me it made a really big difference in weight and space, and it made it much easier for me to make the perfect cup of coffee. A reusable coffee filter. Yeah, I know it might be a little bit stupid, but it was actually a big change for me because I previously used the Soda Helix coffee maker at 52 grams. There is nothing wrong with the Soda Helix coffee maker, but there is a big hassle finding the correct filters for this solution. They are not available in any of my local stores and they are difficult to find online. So most of the time I ended up bringing instant coffee. But with the reusable coffee filter, it's a no-brainer. It only weighs in at 7 grams and takes up like no space. And yeah, I know, I do bring a measuring cup as well. But hey, it makes it so much easier to make a cup and totally worth it for the perfect cup of coffee, right? Now, you don't have to buy the specific filters for hiking like the ones from GSI and other brands trying to rip you off. No. You can find it in most supermarkets at a really good price. On top of that, it leaves no waste and is super easy to clean. Just dump the grains in a bush and rinse the filter in nearest stream. And no, it is not a bad idea because coffee is rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, minerals and calcium, so it makes for a perfect fertilizer. If you are into coffee and don't like instant coffee or just want to spoil yourself a little bit while hiking, I totally do recommend this solution. Now that was the 4 items that for me has been kind of a game changer for 2022. Some cheap, some expensive, but I totally do recommend you checking them out. And as always, there will be links to all of the products shown in this video down in the description. But what do you think? Am I onto something here or am I completely crazy recommending gear like this, and maybe you have better suggestions that has been a true game changer for you this year? Tell us all about it by leaving a comment. But for now, this is it, and if you liked today's episode, take a look at these 2 recommendations on my other videos. Also do hit like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. I also hope to see you again next week, but for now, take care, safe hiking and bye bye.